Welcome everyone to the University of St. Francis Hutzel Athletic Center for today's Crossroads League doubleheader. This is a rivalry matchup between the number 12 ranked team in the country, the Indiana Wesleyan Lady Wildcats, taking on your University of St. Francis Lady Cougars. Now we're going to hear from Sports Information Director Bill Scott in his game day program. It says, Cats on the prowl at the HAC today. NAIA Top 25, number 12, Indiana Wesleyan here for first of two versus the Lady Cougars. Today's game is like a midsummer test for the 12th-ranked Indiana Wesleyan University at the Hutzel Athletic Center to test the University of St. Francis. The Lady Cougars sorry about that, folks. The Lady Cougars have won 5 consecutive games, the longest streak of the season, 4 consecutive in Crossroads League competition, and this challenge serves as a true measure of USF's improvement. St. Francis has climbed to 5-2 in Crossroads League action, 3rd in the league, but is 0-4 against teams in the NAIA Top 25. USF is on a quest for its 6th consecutive win at the Hutzel Athletic Center. St. Francis is 6-1 at home. In the Lady Cougars' 88-59 win at number 30, Huntington on Wednesday night, the Lady Cougars poured in 17 three-pointers to set a new USF single-game record. Lauren McBryar and freshman Savannah Buck, both are freshmen, led the USF reign of three-pointers, each connecting on 5 of 6 from beyond the arc. McBryar scored 21 points, Buck 15. Gerka led USF in scoring with 24 points, including 3 of 5 shooting from three-point range. Now on to Indiana Wesleyan. They're 5-2 in away games, 6-4 in away and neutral games combined. The Wildcats are under new management with interim head coach Chet Foraker running the program. Steve Brooks resigned on November 7th after 17 seasons as IWU's head coach. IWU won the national championship title in 2007 and 2013 under Coach Brooks. Last time out in Crossroads League action, IWU crushed Taylor 74-52, with Anna Imhoff pouring in a career-best 21 points on 7 of 11 shooting from three-point range. Chelsea Winner added 20 points and Kelsey Key 16 to help IWU defeat Taylor for the 16th consecutive game. Previous USF three-point record was 15, and that was against Taylor of Fort Wayne back on November the 11th, 2004. Projected starting lineup for today's game: for Indiana Wesleyan, number 2, Kelsey Key, 5'8" senior, averaging 14.9 points per game. Number 10, Anna Imhoff, 5'11" junior, averaging 9.2 points per game. Number 21, Brittany Washington, a 5'8" junior, averaging 8.5 points per game. Number 3, Chelsea Winner, a 6' senior, averaging 12.9 points per game. And number 41, Haley Woodruff, 6'1" senior, averaging 10.2 points per game. For your Lady Cougars, 3 freshmen and 2 seniors. Number 5, Quila Jackson, 5'7" senior guard, averaging 10.4 points per game. Number 10, Lauren McBryar, a 5'7" freshman, averaging 13.3. Number 20, Savannah Buck, a 5'6" freshman, averaging 4.9. Number 21, Gerka, a 5'10" freshman, averaging 14.4. And number 24, Paige Frisch, a 5'9" senior, averaging 8.5 points per game. We send it down to our PA announcer, John Nolan. You might know him as the voice of the Fort Wayne Tin Caps, for the starting lineups and today's opening prayer along with the national anthem. There we have it, folks. Starting lineups before today's big game. This is a Crossroads League rivalry that has produced national championships, 2 national titles for Indiana Wesleyan, of course, in 2007 along with 2013. And for the University of St. Francis, a national title in 2014, 38-0 season. That's Chelsea Winter and Gerka as possession goes to the Lady Cougars. Controlling the tip with Savannah Buck over to Quila Jackson. We got a zone defense 3-2 being played by Indiana Wesleyan to start this game. Folks, they are a fantastic defensive team, but what a pass. Gerka to Lord McBryar for the first bucket of the game. Backdoor cut and a nice bounce pass. Going back to this Indiana Wesleyan defense, they rank number 36 in the country, holding teams to just 37% shooting from the field. They're also holding teams to just 55.8 points per game, which ranks number 6 in the country. Three-pointer on its way and good by number 10, Anna Imhoff. Imhoff ranks number 24 in the country, hitting 42% of her triples. Indiana Wesleyan takes its first lead of the game here, 3-2, and we're just 55 seconds in. Nice drive, left-handed scoop shot by Quila Jackson. The senior averaging 10.4 points per game. Quila shooting 33% from the field, hitting 63 of 190, entering today's contest. Top of the key is number 3, Chelsea Winter. Pass intended for number 41 down low, Haley Woodruff, the senior at 6'1". It's tipped away by Paige Frisch, now just inside the arc. Woodruff shot off the mark, rebounded by Gerka. Savannah Buck bringing it up the near sideline. She's being walled off by number 21, Brittany Washington, a junior guard at 5'8" from Southfield, Michigan. McBryar out on the perimeter with the defense was Woodruff, standing at 6'1". Gerka hands off. Quila Jackson, left-handed dribble drive in the lane, and she is fouled. She will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul's going to be called on Chelsea Winter, the senior forward. That'll be her first and the team's first. Once again, folks, we do play 4 quarters here in collegiate women's basketball. The 5th foul is an automatic double bonus, and the fouls reset after every quarter. First shot is good for Jackson. Quila entering today's game, shooting 67% from the free throw line, hitting 53 of 79, as the second one is no good. USF up 5-3 here with 8:01 left to play in the first. St. Francis folks started off the season 1-5. Opened up the year 1-0, and that was a win over Cincinnati Christian. Turnover by the Lady Wildcats. McBryar with the left-hand dribble, bringing it up. McBryar dribble drive in the lane, throws it up, bounding and falls for Lauren McBryar. She now has 4 points. Just a week ago, McBryar had a career high, I believe it was 27 points off the top of my head. Here at the Hut, a big victory against Mount Vernon Navs for these Lady Cougars, who are winners of 5 straight. Most recently, going on the road and beating Huntington at Huntington. Nice defensive play by Paige Frisch as she and Winner battling for that ball. Possession to the Lady Cougars. St. Francis doing it with passing and defense. This is a tenacious group, especially this young group of freshmen. McBryar, nice move. Drive, no good, gets her own rebound. It's 1-on-3, has that shot blocked by number 2, Kelsey Key, the senior guard at 5'8". She is from Anderson, Indiana, close to Indianapolis, just about an hour and 15 minutes south of Fort Wayne. Key looked at the triple for a second. So too did Anna Imhoff, who's already hit 1 in this game, but her drive is no good. Rebounded by Gerka. Gerka running the floor. Savannah Buck running the point. Savannah, one of the top assist players in the country. She ranks number 8. Now the three-pointer on its way, no good. She did hit 5 of 6 three-pointers at Huntington this past Wednesday. She has 83 assists on the season, is averaging 4.4 assists per game. Once again, she ranks number 8 in the country with her 83 assists. So it's really going to be hard to pick between Kara Gerka and Savannah Buck for the Crossroads League Freshman of the Year. Strong take there by Chelsea Winner off the glass. For Winner, her first 2 points of the game. That's Indiana Wesleyan's first bucket of the game since a three-pointer by Anna Imhoff 45 seconds in. Jackson, 14 seconds on the shot clock. Near wing, Jackson, nice move. Splits defenders, but had it knocked away. And a turnover by St. Francis. Chandler Jones is going to enter the game for St. Francis along with Josie Murphy. Josie, a sophomore from Peru, Indiana, and Chandler, a freshman from East Noble High School, Kendallville, Indiana. Of course, Josie Murphy from Peru, Indiana. That's the same hometown as Eric Wagner, the defensive coordinator of the year, co-defensive coordinator of the year with Joey Didier for the football team. Shout out to Peru, Indiana. Foul going to be called on Savannah Buck. She usually makes the most out of her fouls. A tenacious defender is Savannah Buck. She ranks number 21 in the country with 44 steals under her belt, while averaging 2.3 steals per game. At the free throw line, it's Brittany Washington. Washington hits the first free throw. She's a 77% free throw shooter, hitting 59 of 77 entering today's game. Folks, she ranks number 35 in the country with 67 assists. And we got a violation here, going to be called on Kelsey Key. So the free throw is no good. But once again, Washington ranks number 35 in the country with 67 assists. She averages 3.5 per game. She's also got 16 steals. So not quite the numbers of Savannah Buck, but still solid. As there's a little token pressure in the backcourt there by Indiana Wesleyan here with this zone defense, a 3-2 zone, and it really does morph as they move as a complete unit. It's really a fun thing to watch. Kara Gerka's three-pointer is good. Kara Gerka, the triple's good. She hits 36% of her three-pointers on the season, hitting 14 of 39. So not only is she a double-double threat, folks, but she can knock down the triple, as you just saw. Once again, Kara Gerka definitely going to be nominated for Crossroads League Freshman of the Year, along with Savannah Buck. Wow. Anna Imhoff, the three-pointer was contested from about 25 feet out, and she drains it. Her second three of the game. She has 6 points. Her team down by 1, 10-9, with 4:27 left to play in the first quarter. Ball movement around the perimeter. Finds Buck out of the corner. She's double teamed. Skip pass to McBryar. Looking for Jones down low, but had her pass intercepted by Haley Woodruff. Washington bringing it up for these Wildcats, who are coached by Chet Foraker. He's a Bluffton graduate in his first season as the interim head coach. Of course, Steve Brooks did resign on the 7th. 2 games into the season, his team with a 1-1 record. Quila Jackson going to check in for Lauren McBryar. .401 left in this Crossroads League rivalry game. Crossroads League, the best conference in the country. We like to believe year in, year out. Last year's national champions were the Marion University Knights. Goshen College was in the Final Four. Murphy's three-pointer off the heel. Deflected rebound goes to Gerka, who drains it from 17 feet out. Kara Gerka is on fire from the field, folks. She has a beautiful shot now with 5 points, and the Lady Cougars shooting 57% from the field on 5 of 8 shooting. Three-pointer on its way. Front rim's no good. Nice rebound by Woodruff. Cougar fans wanted over the back being called. Chelsea Winter hits it for 17. For Winter, she now has 4 points in this game. 3:05 left to play. St. Francis 1-point lead, 12-11. Murphy far wing. Jones top of the key. Savannah Buck. Looks like a man-to-man defense now for Indiana Wesleyan, as they were in that 3-2 zone for a majority of the first quarter. Gerka, nice spin move in the lane. Jump shot's no good. Rebounded by Key. Washington over the timeline. Last time out for Indiana Wesleyan, it was a 74-52 thrashing at home against Taylor. They're winners of 3 straight over Mount Vernon, Naz, Bethel, and Taylor. Their last loss was against St. Xavier at St. X. And the Cougars out of Chicago are a solid bunch. 5 seconds on the shot clock. 4 shots no good. Rebounded by Gerka. Kara Gerka now with 3 rebounds in this game. Savannah Buck. Jackson on the far wing. Quila went to the elbow but was double teamed. Now strong take by Chandler Jones as she was spun around in the air. She's fouled and will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. Fouls called on 21, Brittany Washington. For Washington, that's her first and the team second. Looks like Lauren McBryar and Paige Frisch set to check in for the Lady Cougars. Chandler Jones eyeing up her first free throw, and it's good. Chandler on the season averages 10 minutes per game. She's only played in 5 games. This is game number 6, and she did start off the season with an injury, but she has been solid ever since. She's a 50% free throw shooter, hitting 2 of 4 entering today's game, while averaging 2.4 points per game. As the second one's good as well. She is 2 of 2 from the charity stripe with 2 points. Bringing up the ball is Key, who gets it over to Washington. 1:53 to play, a 3-point advantage for St. Francis. Good defense by Quila Jackson on Washington. Key left all alone for 3. Front rim's no good to Jackson. Now the outlet pass finds Josie Murphy. What a feed from Quila Jackson to Josie Murphy. Jackson had her eyes down court, and that was a football pass there. Quila Jackson's getting into the NFL playoffs here as she just darted one down the floor for the easy transition bucket to Josie Murphy. 3-pointer is good by Anna Imoff. What a sweet stroke there by Anna Imoff, just a junior at 5'11". She's out of Carmel, Indiana. Went to Brebeuf Jesuit High School. She's got a quick release, and it is just the exact same shot every single time. Kind of a straight up formation, very simplified shooting stroke, and she is impressive. That's Anna Imoff, number 10. Imoff, who has 9 points in this game, 3 of 3 from beyond the arc. Blocking foul going to be called on Washington. So Jackson heads back to the free throw line where she will shoot 2. Quila currently 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Jackson now 2 of 3 from the charity stripe. She does have 4 points. Into the game for IWU is Katie Key, the sophomore, 5'7" out of Anderson, Indiana. Second one, no good, rebounded by Key. 57 seconds left in the first quarter, 25 on the shot clock, about 25-second difference between the game and shot. 3-point advantage for USF, up 17-14. Key down low, a nice feed to Woodruff, but great defense by Jackson. And the Cougars take over possession. Jackson and Chandler Jones had Woodruff bracketed down there on the block. As Jackson, it looked like, was able to knock it away, and Woodruff with the last touch. Once again, token pressure in the backcourt. And if Indiana Wesleyan did their scouting, they will know that St. Francis did have some issues with the full court press against MVNU and Grace the last 2 games here at the Hut. Of course, St. Francis had such a big lead. They built up such a huge lead against MVNU in the third quarter that they were able to withstand the full court pressure en route to the 79-74 win against the Cougars from Ohio. So Mount Vernon Naz with one of the best post players and Megan Beidelman in the Crossroads League. Turnaround jumpers no good by Chelsea Winner. Possession to stay with Indiana Wesleyan. 2.3 seconds left on the game clock. With the inbounds pass, that will be number 22, Katie Key. Katie is a sophomore. And 3-point attempt is blocked by Chandler Jones. That's what happens, folks, when a 5'11" freshman plays great defense on the perimeter. You are not going to be able to get that 3-point shot off unless you get the separation from your defender, especially when that defender is Chandler Jones, who stands 5'11". That's the end of the first quarter with St. Francis up 17-14. Lady Cougars shooting 55% from the field. Indiana Wesleyan 42% from the field. Folks, Parkview Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine provider for Cougar Athletics.
How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
Back here at the Hutzel Athletic Center, where it might be chilly outside, but it is really hot here at the Hut. The Lady Cougars up 17-14 and shooting lights out, 45% from the field. St. Francis leading scorer is Kara Gerka with 5 points. Anna Imoff for Indiana Wesleyan has 9 points. Anna Imoff, somebody cool her off, folks. She's 3 of 3 from beyond the arc. Just tearing it up here for Chet Foraker and the Indiana Wesleyan Wildcats. Recovery defense by Kyla Jackson a little bit late, but doing a good job of making sure that Kelsey Key did not hit that little bunny. Key to the free throw line to shoot 2. Kelsey is Indiana Wesleyan's leading scorer, averaging 14.9 points per game. She shoots 80% from the free throw line. That ranks her number 47 in the country. Of course, Kara Gerka shoots 84% from the charity stripe. She's ranked number 18 in the country. That's Kara Gerka for the Lady Cougars. Kelsey Key now with 2 points in this game. That pulls her team to within 1. McBryar. Savannah Buck. Frisch Jackson. Perimeter movement. That's one thing that we've seen from Coach Jason Ridge, who's in his second season. He wants these Lady Cougars passing the ball to get the open shots. Strong take by Kyla Jackson as her shot's off the mark. That ball was rebounded by Anna Imoff. Can't take her out of the game because she can flat out shoot it for IWU. Top of the key. Key gets it over to Imoff. being guarded tightly by Lauren McBryar. McBryar doing a good job of getting in her face after she knocked that ball away. Winner, Key. Good hesitation. Key picked up her dribble, though. There's only 3 seconds on the shot clock. Launching it is Kelsey Key, and she drains it right at the buzzer. Wow. 5 points now for Key. Buck, McBryar, back to Buck as her pass intended for Gerka was knocked away. Savannah only 50 turnovers on the season. That's not even the most for St. Francis. Lauren McBryar's 52 is the most. So your point guard who handles the ball majority of the game doesn't even lead the team in turnovers. That speaks volume for the freshman there. Savannah Buck out of Homestead High School, the #1 team in the state, even though Homestead did lose to Carmel. I'm not sure if they're still #1, but that basket is good by Nicole Ignisic, sophomore from Macomb, Michigan, 6'1" player. Good looking player. She only averages 5.4 points per game. Frisch's three-pointer off the mark as Indiana Wesleyan holds the 4-point advantage up 21-17. Slowing down the game now are the Wildcats. Key. Back over to Key. It's Kelsey and Katie. Pretty sure they're freshmen, both from Anderson. Or pretty sure they're sisters. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Key. Over to Winner. Three-pointer on its way. Side rim's no good. Rebounded by McBryar. Buck being guarded by Kelsey Key. Still man-to-man defense here in the second quarter for Indiana Wesleyan. 70% of the first quarter was a 3-2 zone. Three-pointer all alone. Savannah Buck. That right rim's no good. Rebounded by Ignasic. Key over the timeline. Jackson picks her up top of the key. Anna Imhoff being guarded tightly by Lauren McBryar. Good defense by McBryar. Nice lob pass down low. Ignasic with the easy layup. She now has 4 points just inserted into this game. She is making the most out of her minutes is number 33, Nicole Ignasic, the sophomore forward. Buck, McBryar, Paige Frisch sinks down into the corner. Ignasik's got the defense on her. That's a big height advantage there, about 4 inches. Rebounded by Kelsey Key. 6:07 left here in the second quarter. IWU up 23-7. So currently Indiana Wesleyan with a 9-0 run since the end of the first quarter. Turnover by Indiana Wesleyan. McBryar gets it over to Buck. Gerka out of the corner. She's already hit 1 triple in this game. Savannah. Lauren McBryar. Beautiful fake as she drains the triple. Lauren McBryar, her first 3-point attempt of the game, and sinks it. She is a great 3-point shooter for St. Francis, the second leading scorer on the team. She's hitting 36% of her triples from beyond the arc, 38 of 107. Entering today, McBryar averages 13.3 points per game. Just outstanding is the true freshman, Lauren McBryar. And we got a blocking foul going to be called as that was Kelsey Key with the dribble drive on the baseline. Walling her off with the block is Quila Jackson, so Jackson will be called with her first foul, the team's second. Josie Murphy and Chandler Jones back into the game for Jackson and Frisch. Sophomore and a freshman in for the seniors. With the inbounds pass, that's Katie Key. Katie's just a sophomore, while Kelsey is a senior. Great tip out to herself by Katie Key. Anna Imhoff being guarded by McBryar. She does not like being guarded by McBryar, you can tell. Almost like what a pest, because McBryar is on her like a glove. Imhoff, 3 of 3 from beyond the arc. Left-hand dribble drive, spin move, kicks out. Kelsey Key wide open for 3. Kelsey Key is now 2 of 4 from beyond the arc, 2 of 4 from the field with 8 points. 4:30 left to play. Murphy. Savannah Buck, nice feed to Gerka as she gets it off the glass. Being guarded by Chelsea Winter down on the block. Gerka fought through the contact for her 7th point of the game. And a beautiful find there. That was a seeing eye pass intercepted by Lauren McBryar. Now in transition, she goes coast to coast with it. Lauren McBryar now with 9 points. Earlier on that Gerka make, that was Savannah Buck threading the needle, as there was a very small window for her to get that ball to Gerka. Key between the legs and pick. Oh, that's a double. Oh, I guess that was a double dribble, folks. The ball was not going to leave her hands. Winner, 14-foot jumper is good. I don't get that at all. So no. Yeah. So the referee is not happy with Coach Ridge. He nearly got teed up there, but give me a break. She picks up her dribble and then dribbles again. They call that double dribble, just like the hot Nintendo game from 1988, I think it was, when they had 4 teams. One was from Philly, one was from Chicago, New York, and LA. It was a great game. Chris, did you play double dribble? Yeah, Chris played double dribble. Chris Cochran is on the camera. This is Jeff Mahoney giving you the play-by-play. 28-24 is your score with 3:27 left to play in the second quarter. Oh, they did tee up Coach Ridge. Come on. As blatant of a miss as that was. And that was right in front of the ref, right in front of Coach Ridge. The ball got slapped. It might have been dislodged, but it never touched the floor. I don't know. I don't have the rules in front of me. So Key's got 9 points now as Indiana Wesleyan extends their lead to 5 points, 29-24. Kelsey Key, folks, once again shoots 80% from the free throw line, which ranks her number 47 in the country. So you definitely don't want to put her at the charity stripe, even though she's 3 of 4. She's already missed 1 in this game. A sign of things to come for sure. Murphy, Gerka. Ignacic's got the defense on Gerka. Gerka wide open in the corner for a 3. A catch and release. No good as Murphy's going to be fouled. Josie Murphy mixing it up there on the block. Of course, Josie goes 5'4", but plays like she's 6 foot tall. Ignacic called with the foul. That's her first, team's first here in the second quarter. Lady Cougars with 3. Step back jumper inside the arc, no good. Ignacic comes down with the board. Boy, between Ignacic and Haley Woodruff, both stand 6'1". I mean, some good-looking players down there on the block for IWU. But neither one of them shows the tenacity of a Gerka. Tenacity, that is. Kelsey Key. Katie Key left alone, top of the key. That was a long three-pointer, though, about 23 feet out. McBryar bringing it up. Has a little burst there, does Lauren McBryar. Savannah Buck collapsed on quickly. Gerka had that shot blocked by Ignacic. Once again, she did not play the first quarter, but was inserted about a minute into the second. She's played pretty much the whole second. She's looking good. Her team up by 5. Winner, Imoff. Lauren McBryar right into the face of Anna Imoff, so they do not respect the speed or the quickness of number 10, Anna Imoff, due to the Lady Cougars. Winner, right-handed shot baseline, no good. That was rebounded by Gerka. I like how Gerka gets that board and then flails those elbows out there to clear some room. That reminds you of Dikembe Mutombo with the finger wag. Murphy. Jones. Three-point attempt by Buck. Rims in. Savannah Buck from 24 feet out gets her first bucket of the game. Savannah is now one of three, from three-point land as St. Francis pulls to within two, 29-27. St. Francis currently shooting 43% from the field. So too is Indiana Wesleyan. Remember, Wesleyan holds their opponents to 37% from the field while shooting 44% from the field. St. Francis normally shoots 40% from the field. Three-point attempt no good by Imhoff. That's her first miss, but she nearly tracked down her own rebound. Before that could happen, there was a foul called on number 33. That's Nicole Ignazik. That's her second and the team second. Folks, you'll want to tune in or stick around at halftime because we have a country music performer. And he's going to perform some covers, and he's outstanding. So you'll want to watch that for sure. Savannah Buck being guarded by Imhoff. We're back to a zone defense here. Looks like a 2-3. And Savannah Buck back-to-back triples. Savannah picking up where she left off this past Wednesday at Huntington University, where she was 5 of 6 from beyond the arc. She's now 2 of 4 with 6 points as the Cougars take the lead 30-29 over Indiana Wesleyan. The Wildcats have to take a TO, baby, a 30-second TO, because their team is down 30-29. Coach Chet Foraker with the timeout called. Of course, assistant coach is Brett Bellinger. And Brett Bellinger may be the next head coach at Indiana Wesleyan. From what I understand, they really like him as part of the program. He's taking control of the huddle over there for the Wildcats, really barking out instructions, now talking with Katie Key and letting her know exactly what he expects out of her. So we'll see if Mr. Brett Bellinger will be the next head coach at Indiana Wesleyan or if it will be Chet Foraker. Of course, Chet, boy, he's got all kinds of experience behind him in the business world, in the coaching world. Life experiences follow Chet Foraker. And wow, taking the charge is Savannah Buck. Foul going to go on Chelsea Winter, her second foul. So not only do the Cougars get back possession, but Winter picks up her second foul, and she is a super player for Indiana Wesleyan. Second on the team in scoring, averaging 12.9 points per game. She also ranks number 23 in the country, hitting 51% of her shots from the field. Skip pass goes to McBryar. Gerka sank down to the corner. Chandler Jones now flashes at the free throw line. McBryar left open for three. Can't leave her open, but that shot did tail off. Nice rebound by Chandler Jones. Fighting hard against Anna Imhoff. Imhoff has 2 inches on Jones and what looks to be about 10 pounds. 30-second timeout going to be called by Indiana Wesleyan, or excuse me, by St. Francis. Both teams with 4 timeouts left. Do not forget, folks. Do not remember. That's silly. Do not forget that after this game, we will be switching over to the men's basketball event on YouTube, so you'll have to switch events, but stay on this channel as you'll get to see a top 10 matchup between the number 10 Indiana Wesleyan Wildcats, the reigning national champions, and your host school, the number 3 ranked St. Francis Cougars, coached by Chad Lacrosse in his 7th season. Of course, Wesleyan did beat St. Francis in the national championship game last year, but the Cougars did win the 3 previous matchups. So St. Francis took the series, but I think we would have rather had it been reversed. We were the regular season champions, the conference tournament champions. I talked about that quick burst that Lauren McBryar showed earlier in the game, bringing the ball up the floor. Well, sometimes she has a quick burst also on the dribble drive, called with the travel there. Number 20 is into the game, Michaela Martini, as the shot's off the mark. St. Francis takes the 30-29 lead into the break. Folks, we do have live stats for today's game. You can find a link to those live stats at stfranciscougars.com, halfway down the page on the right-hand side, labeled Live Stats. Folks, we're going to take a break in the booth, and we will join you with about 5 minutes left before the second half to go over some of the halftime stats.
Boys solo division. He has performed all over the state of Indiana, and in 2017, he'll be acting in his first TV show, Night 10. Give it up for Justin McCormick.
Welcome back, folks, to the Hut, where the Lady Cougars lead at 30-29 over the Lady Wildcats, who are ranked number 12 in the whole country. They're also the number 1 team in the Crossroads League with a 7-0 record. They're 14-5 overall. Let's go over some of these halftime stats. St. Francis shot 46% from the field, 11 of 24 shooting, 40% beyond the arc, 4 of 10, 67% from the free throw line, 4 of 6, with 14 rebounds, 3 offensive, 7 assists, 3 steals, 4 turnovers, 1 block, and 5 fouls. Lauren McBryar led the team with 9 points, Kara Gerka with 4 rebounds, and Savannah Buck with 3 assists. Lady Cougars had 4 points off the bench, 12 points in the paint, 2 second chance points, and 10 points off turnovers. For the Indiana Wesleyan Lady Wildcats, they shot 40% from the field, 10 of 25, 45% from beyond the arc, 5 of 11, 80% from the free throw line, 4 of 5, with 15 rebounds, 3 offensive, 7 assists, 1 steal, 6 turnovers, 16 fouls. Kelsey Key led the team in scoring with 9 points. Anna Imhoff, 4 rebounds, and Kelsey Key with 2 assists. 4 points off the bench, 8 points in the paint, 5 second chance points, and 1 point off turnovers. Largest lead of the game for Indiana Wesleyan was 6, and that was in the second quarter at the 6:41 mark. Largest lead for St. Francis was 5 in the first quarter at the 1:33 mark. We are being welcomed to the jungle here at the Hut for the start of the third quarter. Indiana Wesleyan and the University of St. Francis Lady Cougars. This is a rivalry game. Many accolades, many trophies, many banners follow these two programs right here under new leadership. So the two coaches on the floor do not have national championships as head coaches of these teams, but Lauren McBryar hits the baseline jumper. Folks, St. Francis started off the season 1-5. Right now, I would be shocked if we don't make the national tournament, because this is a team that is going to be one of the best teams in the Crossroads League. In the second half of the season, we had a loss at Goshen and a loss at Marion, but second time around, I cannot wait for those games. You got to remember that this Indiana Wesleyan team is that pass by Washington's intercepted by Savannah Buck. Savannah comes up with the steal. That's her first steal of the game. But you got to remember, early on in the season, Indiana Wesleyan went to Marion and beat the Lady Knights 56-39. Outstanding. That was a beatdown as Lauren McBryar hits the 25-foot three-pointer. Whoa. Lauren McBryar is on fire. It's a McBryar fire as she is 2 of 2 from beyond the arc with 14 points. Double pick set there by Ignacic, and winner. Right-handed hook shot is good by number 41, Haley Woodruff, Not Ignacic. Woodruff, that was a solid right-handed shot off the glass. Buck takes the feed. Buck is one of the better ball handlers in the Crossroads League as well, as she is a top point guard for Coach Jason Ridge. It's nice to have a freshman point guard as good as Savannah Buck, because you know you're good to go for the next 3 years. Possession stays with St. Francis. 5 seconds on the shot clock, 8:03 on the game. The inbounds pass is Savannah Buck, lobs it in for Gerka. Gerka went straight up, switched to the right, and got it off the glass. That was an outstanding offensive move by Kara Gerka. She wears number 21, stands 5'10", and she's a freshman from Fishers, Indiana. There's no doubt about it that Haley Woodruff and Nicole Ignacic are legit 6'1" defenders, as Carly Lang, a freshman at 6'1", enters the game. So they got all these hilltoppers here at Indiana Wesleyan. Gerka goes 5'10", and let me tell you, she's just been outstanding in this game, has Kara Gerka. She's now 5 of 8 from the field, 11 points with 4 rebounds. That's Kara Gerka giving up 3 inches to pretty much all the players as McBryar comes up with the steal on Washington. Pass goes to Jackson, has it blocked by Washington. Kicks out to Buck from the wing, 3-pointer. Side rim's no good, chased down by Kelsey Key. Is Washington. 7:30 left to play here in the third quarter. Kelsey Key being guarded by Quila Jackson. Lady Cougars, for the most part, been in a man-to-man defense this whole game. Washington near travel there. Almost looked like that ball got hung up on her hip. Foul's called on McBryar, number 10, her first, team's first as well. Not a whole lot of fouls called in this game. Thank you, refs. Always appreciate that. And 5-second going to be called on Brittany Washington. Another turnover for Indiana Wesleyan, their 9th of the game. St. Francis, they only have 4 turnovers. Buck. Jackson back to Savannah. Skip pass goes over to McBryar. Washington went up for the shot block. Nice pump fake, and the triple is good. McBryar's pump fake got her that separation she needed to drain the triple. McBryar is just outstanding, folks, in this game. She has come to play, as she always does. Lauren is 7 of 10 from the field. 3 of 3 from beyond the arc with 17 points to lead all scorers, as IWU's going to have to take a 30-second timeout. They need a TO, baby, as their team's down by 10 points. Wow. St. Francis currently shooting 46% from the end of the arc. 6 of 13 shooting. Got some good music here at the hut as the students are back. So we got our DJ here, and he's a real good DJ. Taylor's taking on Goshen. They're losing 35-22. Taylor was one of the bright spots here in the Crossroads League entering this season. Right now, Taylor is 4-3 in the Crossroads League, 9-10 overall. Wesleyan in first place, 7-0 conference record. Marion right behind them, 6-1 conference record, 16-3 overall. Marion's ranked number 5 in the country, Wesleyan number 12. Cannot wait for these polls to come out on Tuesday so I can see our Lady Cougars pop into the top 25. Folks, we're not even receiving votes right now, but you better believe that NEI is going to start taking notice of the Lady Cougars from St. Francis. Ooh, nice jumper by Haley Woodruff just inside the arc. For Woodruff, her 4th point of the game. Huntington's receiving votes. They're currently at number 30. Well, yeah, it's going to be fun to see those polls come out. These girls deserve it. The 2 seniors and the group of freshmen doing a great job for Coach Ridge. Savannah Buck, 5 seconds on the shot clock. McBryar trying to find some room. Splits defenders and hits the runner. Lauren McBryar is such a gamer, folks. She is feeling it. Is Lauren McBryar. Washington. Kelsey goes down to Woodruff. Nice spin move. Left hand off the glass. Woodruff with the left or the right is a dominating player. Josie Murphy. Three-point attempt by Gerka, no good. That's her first miss from beyond the arc in this game. Excuse me, her second. Kara's 1 of 3. And McBryar took a spill. She gets up slowly, but looks like she's good to go as she's guarding Anna Imoff. Washington, strong tape, could not finish with the right hand, though. Had to switch to the right, went right into the body of the Lady Cougar, Kara Gerka, so that did not work out very well for number 21 as her team is down by 8 points, 43-35 with 4:35 left to play in the third quarter. So Washington called with a foul, her third, the team's second. Folks, Kendall Bradbury out of Taylor, she leads the Crossroads League in scoring, averaging 22 points per game. Behind her is Miranda Palmer at 21.7. Indiana Wesleyan's Kelsey Key ranks number 4, and St. Francis Kara Gerka ranks number 6. That's in Crossroads League scoring. McBryar finds Buck alone in the corner. I think that shot was partially blocked by number 23, Carly Lang, the freshman at 6'1". A 6'1" defender on the perimeter. That's good news for Indiana Wesleyan. Jackson checks in for Lauren McBryar. With the inbounds pass will be Lang. Lang gets it into Kelsey Key. I feel like Lang was on the roster last year. She might be a redshirt freshman, but boy, does that name ring a bell. Carly Lang is from Union, Kentucky, so I definitely did not cover any of her high school games. As Anna Imoff contested, three-pointer no good. Good defense by Jackson contesting that shot. Imoff with a hand in her face was not scared to put it up. Katie Key walled off by Chandler Jones, has her pass intercepted by Josie Murphy. Murphy lost control but gets over the timeline. Jones, as Kelsey Key got a hand to deflect that pass. Turnover by St. Francis. Kelsey gets it over to Imoff, back over to Imoff. Being guarded by Chandler Jones. Jones at 5'11", and Imoff at the same, as Woodruff's baseline jumper is no good. Imoff 5'11". Chandler Jones 5'11". 3:08, 43-35. Kara Gerka, the dribble drive from 14 feet out as she is hacked on the block. Foul is called on number 41, Haley Woodruff. That'll be her first. Team's third. Gerka, first free throw attempt, rains it home. Kara is 2 of 2 from the charity stripe in this game with 11 points. Once again, entering today, hitting 84% of her free throws, which ranks her number 18 in the whole country. NAIA D2. Kelsey Key. Anna Imoff. Lang being guarded by Savannah Buck. Remember, Lang goes 6'1". Left-handed dribble drive by Anna Imoff. Cannot finish. Imoff is now 3 of 7 from the field, 3 of 5 from beyond the arc with 4 rebounds and 1 assist. Paige Frisch checks in for Gerka. Katie Key comes out of the game for Indiana Wesleyan. Nicole Gnostic's in for her. Imoff. Lang. Kelsey Key here on the far elbow. Drive has a block by Jackson. Strong defense there by Quila Jackson. We got a jump ball called. Here at the hut, we need to get one of those glass possession arrows so that you can see it from both sides of the gym. Our possession arrow looks like it's from 1978, probably 79. 44-35 is your score. 2:25 left to play the third. Fouls called on Frisch. Her first, team second. Lang. No, excuse me. That was Ignostic who misses the first free throw. Entering today, she hits 49% of her free throws, 23 of 47. McBryar checks in for Savannah Buck. Second one is good. Savannah checks out with 5 assists, 6 points. She's 2 of 6 from the field with 2 triples. Murphy, Quila, Chandler Jones driving, has her shot blocked by Nicole Gnasik. Did look clean, might have got her with the body though. Gnasik, her third, team's fourth. Jones at the free throw line. Chandler's 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. Make it 3 of 3. Once again, Jones entering today's game a 50% free throw shooter, so that percentage is going up. So too is the Lady Cougars lead as it's back to 10 points. Jones now with 4, 46-36, 2:05 left in the third. St. Francis shooting 48% from the field. Indiana Wesleyan 40%, pretty much the same numbers we had at halftime. I'm off. As a turnover, Kelsey Key's pass intended for Woodruff. Key says, my bad, shouldn't have gone with that one. For Wesleyan, that's the 11th turnover of the game. St. Francis currently with only 5 turnovers. A little bit of backcourt pressure there by Wesleyan. As deep as Wesleyan goes with their roster, I will be surprised if they don't come out in a full court press here soon. Kelsey Key. They've showed some token backcourt pressure, but nothing serious. Three-pointer by Anna Imoff, no good, as she has been cold from beyond the arc in this game. She started off the game 3 of 3. But it is chilly here at the hut, especially up here in the crow's nest. I thought heat was supposed to rise. Josie Murphy. Nice feed to Jones, did a good job of keeping her pivot foot. Ooh, Jackson all alone in the corner, but man, that was a fastball by Paige Frisch. Thing had some heat on it. Kelsey Key over the timeline, 50 seconds remains in this game. Woodruff walled off by Jones. Imoff out of the corner, feed down low, finds Gnasik, and that's just a 6', 1" player working against a 5', 9" player in Paige Frisch. Murphy over the timeline. We have a difference of about 7 seconds between the game clock and the shot clock. 18 seconds and ticking on the shot. Murphy, Josie's pass, tipped away by Kelsey Key. Not a good turnover here by the Lady Cougars. 12 seconds left, 46-38. Kelsey Key being guarded by Murphy. Shot clock is off. Left-hand dribble drive, spin move, has it stolen by Paige Frisch. And the half-court shot, that was a line drive. No good. But what defense there by Paige Frisch as the Lady Cougars take a 46-38 lead into the fourth quarter. Folks, Parkview Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine provider for Cougar Athletics. This is the first year of that partnership, and it has been a great partnership. Let's take a look here at the Lady Cougar, or the Cougar cheerleaders, as this is a co-ed cheerleading squad. The best co-ed cheerleading squad here in the state of Indiana. Last year they went down to the Nationals and I believe took 5th place, but everybody there said, wow, the skills that the Lady Cougar Cougar cheerleaders have are second to none. And if it wasn't the first year of St. Francis being in competition there, they certainly would have ranked higher. But these girls are fantastic. In my mind, some of the best athletes in the city of Fort Wayne.
How do you design one of the most advanced DRs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
Back to the Hutzel Athletic Center. It's Quila Jackson with the inbounds pass. Her team currently up by 8 points, 46-38. Jackson, Buck coming up from the baseline. Frisch wide open is Lauren McBryar. Three-pointer left short, rebounded by Imoff. Kara Gerka's battling for as well. She just didn't have the numbers. It was 3-on-1. But that's Gerka putting herself in the right place on the floor to go up for a board. Imoff being guarded by Lauren McBryar. What defense by Lauren McBryar. That pass intended for Nicole Ignacic. Knocked away by the Lady Cougars. Another turnover here by Indiana Wesleyan. That's been the name of the game. That's their 13th turnover. St. Francis has 7. McBryar. That three-pointer is off the mark. That was rebounded by Woodruff. 1:05 into the fourth quarter. Ignacic. Oh, and we got a blocking foul going to be called on Savannah Buck. Thought she had position. Oh, it is. 33 with the charge. Absolutely. I called that right away. So for Ignacic, that'll be her fourth foul, the team's first here. Good ball movement. That's Frisch. Skip pass goes to Gerka. Quickly gets it over to McBryar. Pump fake. Picks up her dribble. Quila Jackson, left-hand shot, no good. Rebounded by Woodruff.
St. Francis foul on number 20, Savannah Buck. That's her second, and the team's first of the fourth quarter.
Savannah Buck called with the foul, her second, team's first. Each team now with one foul here in the fourth. Bounce pass goes down low to Ignacic, goes up with the right hand. That was contested by Frisch as well. She kind of went up with two hands there, so she wasn't able to get the ball away from her body. Frisch, that was an easy contest. Jackson. Kara Gerka for three. That one was left short. Once again, good ball movement, finding the player with the window. Wesleyan bring the ball up as winner. Number 10, Anna Imoff. What a great job Lauren McBryar's done with defense on Imoff, but now Savannah Buck's got the defense on Anna, as that's a turnover for St. Francis. Or excuse me, possession stays with Indiana Wesleyan as Chandler Jones checks in for the Lady Cougars. Paige Frisch going to take a breather. Winner. Kelsey Key, step back, triple's no good. Ignacic with the board. She's fouled by Quila Jackson. Sometimes it seems like Ignacic puts herself in a bad position to get those shots off on the block. She's only a sophomore at 6'1". First free throw attempt is no good. Ignacic is now 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Remember, entering today's game, a 49% free throw shooter. That one is good. So she's right around her season total at 50%. Savannah Buck getting some instruction from her father, Steve Buck, in the stands. I'll tell you what, Steve is a pretty amazing basketball coach, if you will. His oldest daughter, Sydney Buck, she made the All-Big East freshman team playing for Butler. As the three-pointer is good by Quila Jackson. Jackson her first triple of the game. She's got 7 points in this one now. She's 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. St. Francis extends that lead back to 9 points. Down low, Woodruff, right-hand hook shot, no good. And that was nearly tipped out by Jones. She did a good enough job that Savannah Buck could track that rebound down. Gerka out of the corner. Man-to-man defense. Jackson. McBryar, good pump fake, but she stepped on the sideline there, out of bounds. So McBryar held her pivot foot, stepped back to get some momentum going, and accidentally stepped out of bounds. You know what, though? Lauren, it's okay. 8 of 12 from the field, 3 of 4 from beyond the arc, 3 rebounds, a game-high 19 points. Indiana Wesleyan doesn't even have a player in double-digit scoring with 5:52 left to play in the fourth. Wow. St. Francis, 2 players in double-digit scoring with Gerka along with McBryar, three-pointer, and that will do it as Kelsey Key now has 12 points. I jinxed the Lady Cougars. Buck. McBryar. Jackson. Man, these passes, these lanes are not very wide, and the Lady Cougars just have so much confidence with their ball passing. Love it. Folks, we will be talking with Coach Ridge after this game, so you will want to stick around for that, as Coach Ridge always does a great job of keeping us up to date with the Lady Cougar program. Three-point attempt, the baseline jumper was no good there by Chelsea Winter. Kelsey Key giving Savannah Buck much respect there. We're into a zone defense now, 2-3 for Indiana Wesleyan is what it looks like. McBryar, Gerka out of the corner. Kara switches, and spin move had it knocked away by Nicole Agnostic, so 2-on-1, 2 6-footers as well with Woodruff and Agnostic. Gerka had a hard time splitting that one. Kelsey, near travel, I'm off, three-pointer is good. I really like that stroke by Hannah Imoff. You can tell she's got so much lower body strength that does not take much to get that shot off. We got a full timeout called by Indiana Wesleyan and Coach Chet Foraker. 49-45, St. Francis on top. As we're going to check out the Cougar cheerleaders here, coached by Jeremy Elder. Coach Elder was a competitive cheerleader at Purdue University as well as Bishop Dwenger High School. Bishop Dwenger, well, they're just known for winning national championships, let's say that. They take their cheerleading squad to Florida and win national titles year in, year out. Folks, if you'll notice these jerseys, they're like form-fitting cheerleading jerseys. From what I understand, they're very expensive. But when I go out to high school games, none of the schools wear uniforms like the ones you see here with the Lady Cougars. They're just a little bit more baggy, if you will. I wouldn't call them baggy. They're just not tight form-fitting like you see here. But the Bishop Dwenger cheerleaders do. So I think that just speaks to the athleticism of those two programs with the Bishop Dwenger Saint cheerleaders and the Cougar cheerleaders. They just take cheerleading to another level. Not only do they entertain the fans with the cheers and get the fans involved in the game, but they also perform some of the most amazing acrobatics that you will see. Definitely worth the price of admission are the Cougar cheerleaders. McBryar 4-3. That one, nothing but the bottom of the net. Lawrence now 4 of 5 from beyond the arc, a game high 22 points. McBryar has played some lockdown defense on Anna Imoff and some lights out shooting here from the offensive end. Buck doing a good job getting a hand on it, but Nicole Agnostic stuck with it for IWU. 52-47. Jackson back to Buck. Nice ball movement once again to Chandler Jones. Gerka with the assist for Kara Gerka. That is her second assist of the game for Chandler Jones, her 6th point of the game. 3:17 left to play, 54-47, 7-point ad. Chelsea Winter, 3-point attempt, no good, left short. And Ignasic with the board, doing a great job wrestling that away from a few Lady Cougars, and Woodruff left all alone on the block. So St. Francis playing good defense, but that time Woodruff was able to escape free. For Woodruff, her 8th point. Gerka down low, had a block from behind by Winter. She got her own board and is fouled. She'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Indiana Wesleyan foul on number 41, Haley Woodruff. That's her second and team's second in the quarter.
So Woodruff, her second, team second. Gerka's first free throw attempt. Rims in. Kara's now 3 of 4 from the free throw line with 12 points to go with her 7 rebounds and 2 assists. Gerka, second's good as well. Paige Frisch checking in for Gerka. Kara, an outstanding game for the true freshman from Fishers, Indiana. It almost seems like Kara had an easier time rebounding when Savannah Davis was still eligible for the Lady Cougars. Savannah will not be playing here in the spring semester for Coach Ridge. Savannah Davis, that is, an outstanding post player. She started for Coach Ridge before she became ineligible. Josie Murphy going to check in for Quala Jackson. But it just seemed like Gerka collected more boards when Savannah Davis was on the floor with her. Key, Winner, inside the arc, left short. Air ball attempt, 2 minutes, 22 seconds left on the game clock. Once again, token pressure. With 2:13 left to play, 7-point advantage. McBryar off the heel, no good. Jones could not get that rebound over Anna Imhoff. For Imhoff now, that's her 5th rebound of the game. Key, Imhoff, they need Imhoff to get another 3-point shot off because she made her last one. Jones saves it to Paige Frisch. As the fans are saying, slow it up, Lady Cougars, slow it up. Lauren McBryar, her team up by 7. Buck to McBryar. These two teams will next meet at Indiana Wesleyan on February the 11th. That's going to be a good one. Jones is just nailed by Woodruff. She'll head back to the free throw line to shoot 2. Chandler Jones has been outstanding from the free throw line, 4 of 4 shooting from the charity stripe. First one is good. So Quila Jackson, Kara Gerka check back in for McBryar and Paige Frisch. Second one, side rim's no good as Ignasic tracked it down. Anna Imhoff running the point. Woodruff. Jones with the defense. Right-handed dribble drive, Kelsey Key, and a nice finish off the glass. She's going to head to the free throw line looking for the and one. Fouls called on number 1, Josie Murphy. That'll be her 2nd and the team's 4th. Lauren McBryar checks in for Josie Murphy. And converting the 3-point play is Kelsey Key. She's now 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Key has 15 points to go along with her 4 assists and 5 rebounds. 30-second timeout taken by Indiana Wesleyan.
How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
Back here at the Hut, 57-52, 111 left to play in this game. And here we have more of that full court press. Here with 1 minute left to play. McBryar. And Kelsey Key going to be called with the foul on Savannah Buck.
Indiana Wesleyan foul line number 2, Kelsey Key. That's her first. And
Twyla Jackson with the inbounds pass. Gets it into Buck. There's about a 30-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Savannah back to Jackson. Indiana Wesleyan's going to have to foul. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. 41 on the game clock. Jackson, near wing, three-pointer. No good, but Gerka with the board. And Coach Ridge is going to take a timeout here. Excellent extra possession. That's a full timeout here for Coach Jason Ridge. As once again, we're going to hear from the exclusive sports medicine provider for the Cougars, Parkview Sports Medicine. But first, let's check out the Cougar cheerleaders.
How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
How do you design one of the
Back here at the Hut, folks, there's only 32.5 seconds remaining and a 5-point advantage for St. Francis. Savannah Buck gets it into McBryar. And a fresh new shot clock, so there's about 3-second difference, but Kelsey Key with the foul. That'll be her second.
Indiana Wesleyan foul on number 2, Kelsey Key, her second.
Team's fifth. So we got 2 free throws here for Twyla Jackson. Twyla in this game is 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Josie Murphy and Paige Frisch into the game for Chandler Jones and Lauren McBryar. Second one no good as well, so maintains a 5-point advantage. Wesleyan, 24 seconds remaining in this game. I'm off. Kelsey Key, got to get that three-pointer off, and she does. Oh, and sinks it. Kelsey Key now 4 of 7 from beyond the arc. And she has 18 points. St. Francis going to call a timeout. And we'll see if this is a full 30-second timeout here for the Lady Cougars. So St. Francis with possession here. 16 seconds remaining. Indiana Wesleyan down by 2. I'm thinking Wesleyan's going to want to foul right away because they don't want St. Francis getting a three-point shot off and getting 3 free throws. But St. Francis will get an automatic 2 free throws on the foul. But that would give them about 15 seconds, on the offensive end. So we'll see what they're going to do here. They'll go for the steal, obviously, right away, but they're going to have to foul, I believe, right away as well. Buck gets it into Gerka, and with the foul will be Nicole. And that's the person you did not want to foul because that's going to be her 5th. Good job by St. Francis, though, getting it into Kara Gerka, who is being guarded by Nicole Ignasic. At the free throw line is Kara Gerka. She ranks number 18 in the country, hitting 84% of her free throws. In this game, she is 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Wesleyan's going to bring up Carly Lang, number 23, in for Ignasic, who fouls out. Gerka, her first free throw, her team up by 2 points, is good. 3-point advantage now for St. Francis. For Kara Gerka, her 14th point. So Weston's going to have to call a timeout. And for Wesleyan, there'll be a full timeout here. So once again, we'll get to see Coach Jeremy Elder's group and the Cougar cheerleaders. Savannah Buck currently with 6 assists and 6 points. Her team with just 9 turnovers. Cougars with 8 steals, Wesleyan with only 4. Up next for the Lady Cougars, we will travel to Spring Arbor to take on the Michigan Cougars. Spring Arbor has a 10-9 overall record, 1-6 in Crossroads League play. Of course, St. Francis is 10-9 overall, but 5-2 in Crossroads League play in 3rd place. So 2 teams trending in different directions as St. Francis is trending up. Matter of fact, their green arrow trending up might be the biggest green arrow in the NAIA. Inbounds pass by Lang. She's having issues. Buck gets a right hand on it. And Murphy picks up the loose ball. What a play by Savannah Buck. Great defensive stand there by the Lady Cougars. Defending that inbounds pass. Buck knocked it away with 11.9 seconds remaining, and Murphy tracked it down. Wow, Savannah Buck. That right there was the play of the game. Murphy hits her first free throw. So I do believe we will be hearing from Savannah Buck after this game as well, because that play right there was just outstanding. Second one's no good by Murphy. Rebounded by Kelsey Key. She'll get the three-pointer off, but that was blocked by Buck. Tracked down by Josie Murphy. So St. Francis wins it 60-55. Now 11-9 on the season and 6-2 in the Crossroads League. Folks, we're heading down for interviews.
The Cougars have now won 6 consecutive games to improve to 11-9 on the season and 6-2 in the Crossroads League. Number 12,
Check one. Check one.
now 7-1 in the conference and 14-6
Well, folks, we got Coach Ridge coming over after the 60-55 victory. An outstanding win for you today, Coach Ridge. This was that true test, you 1-5 start, and now you're taking on a top 25 team, number 12, Indiana Wesleyan. That was a great game, Coach. Your team fought it out and came out with a 5-point victory.
Yeah, I mean, that was a big battle. I think one of the things that we talked about before the game was, we have this spectrum of growth that we have had all season long, and we have, we've covered a lot of big gaps, some big areas of improvement, and now it's like if you want to be a really good team, you got these fine details you got to take care of, and we talked about, like whether that be loose balls or coming up with an extra rebound or just, a great effort guarding the other team's post players, whatever that may be. And I mean, I feel like we keep making some growth today. Today we showed that next step that hopefully it's another springboard for us to go forward. But I'm very, very, very proud of our players. That was an outstanding effort. A lot of people made a lot of plays. I'm a little speechless right now.
Well, Coach, Lauren McBryar, let's start off with Anna Imoff starts off this game. She's 3 of 3 from beyond the arc. Then Lauren McBryar put on this suffocating defense. I mean, she was right in her face. I felt like that really kind of slowed that down. Imoff didn't hit another three-pointer until I think the fourth quarter. But it just seemed like defensively, Lauren McBryar and the rest of the team was the key to that.
I think a big thing was, I think earlier in the game when she was making shots, we were there. She has a shot that looks so much like Jana Chukri, who played here last year, where it goes over her head. And so she's a player that you can't just be there. You got to try to keep her from catching it or make her catch it further out on the floor. And, I'm going to go back and watch the film on this, but I really felt like Lauren and everybody who switched out on her did a good job of making her catch the ball a little bit further out on the floor. And while we did do a great job on number 10, I also felt like we did an excellent job of battling them in the post. Their post players are outstanding. We knew that was going to be a really, really tough part of our defense tonight, and I'm really proud of the way we defended down there on the block. It was a battle down there, and we held our own.
Yeah, Gerka goes 5'10", and they got 3 girls at 6'1", so I agree with you 100%. Savannah Buck, I got to interview her after today's game. But, man, getting a hand on that inbounds pass with 16 seconds to go, Coach, it was my play of the game.
Well, I mean, definitely, and it came at a real timely moment in the game. And I know a lot of people you have that watch this have also watched Homestead, but, throughout her high school career, we felt like these were plays that she was going to be making. The one where, the big defensive play that you got to come up with, or the hand that you get on a ball, or just that special play. And she was very, very good at a lot of things defensively today, but that was one heck of a defensive play at the end of the game.
Coach, congratulations. What a great victory. We're going to try to grab Savannah for an interview. All right, joining us is Savannah Buck. First off, Savannah, that play, 16 seconds to go, you were able to get a hand on that inbounds pass. Just kind of take us through that. It was coming out of a timeout, so what Coach Rich draw up, and then what were you anticipating there?
Yeah, Coach just told me that I needed a face cutter, and I had to get through all the screens. We weren't going to switch any screens, so I had to fight my way over the screens, and just kind of read their play and got my hand out there, and I'm glad that I got a tip on the ball.
That was outstanding. Now, this is probably the most high-profile game that you've been involved in your true freshman year here. What were the emotions like entering this game with Indiana Wesleyan?
Emotions were high. We were really focused coming into this game. We know that Huntington was a big win on Wednesday, and we just had to continue our streak and keep playing hard and together, and I think we did a great job of executing our game plan, and I'm just really happy we could come out with the win tonight.
What was the defensive game plan here? You guys ended up with 10 steals. I think they had 4. And more importantly, you're one of the better point guards in the Crossroads League. We were under 10 turnovers in a high-profile game like this as well. So what was kind of the mindset defensively heading into this game and offensively?
Defensively, we really had to suck in on their posts. We really knew that if we helped out on their posts, they were a huge contribution to their offense. So we sucked in the post and made sure that we were able to close out hard on their shooters. And, stepping in those passing lane was key tonight, getting those steals. And offensively, we just really executed our plays, and we shot the ball well again. And Lauren McBryar did a great job tonight, scoring-wise for us offensively. So I think overall, we just played a great game, and I think we're really on the up and up.
There's no doubt about that. You guys are trending higher than any other team in the NAI, trust me. One point in the fourth quarter, your dad, who's at every single game that I see, he had some words for you. Were you able to hear him? What he had to say?
Yeah, he was just telling me to stay focused and get my hand under the ball in my shot. And, I really look up to my dad, and I'm really glad that he's able to come to a lot of my games and cheer me on. So he is well respected in my book. So anything he has to say, I really take to heart and try to execute.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations, a great victory. Lady Cougars win it 60-55. Folks, we're going to shut this broadcast down, and then we'll be back with you for the men's matchup, top 10 matchup, number 3 St. Francis, number 10 IWU. These guys.